Muscle Memory Magazine is on location at the 2017 Toronto Championships with Zane Watson, everybody. He is doing our guest posing today, and what a guest posing it's going to be. Zane, can you give us a little bit of information as to how you got into the industry in the first place, and what made you step on stage?
Both my mother and father were national bodybuilding champions in Canada, and I just started competing through the OPA, which is the organization that's running this show today. And from there, you put in your time, you climb your ranks, and I eventually got my pro card at the national level, and then you go from there. You do some pro shows. Back here trying to motivate some of the athletes to be healthy and enjoy the sport rather than it being a focus of life and being a burden on them. You want to enjoy it.
Now, you said that both of your folks were in the industry. Were you athletic in other ways, or were you also just in the gym, kind of physique building from a young age?
I actually didn't start weight training until I was about 18 years old, which is pretty late. I always played sports, but just more recreationally, hockey, football, soccer, through school, after school programs. That was about it.
Growing up in that kind of environment, did you always think of it as something you'd eventually get into, or was it just through starting to lift weights that brought you into competing?
Yeah, it was never a focus of mine, but as soon as I started training and I did my first show, I was naturally good at it, and I had guidance, which a lot of people don't have, so I had a lot of answers that I needed, and it came easy to me. So it was something that motivated me to do it, and I enjoyed it. So I treated it as a hobby, I'm here now. So
how many years did you spend pursuing your pro card?
Pursuing what, sorry?
Your pro card.
About 5 years. Took my first year. I did level 1, level 2, won both shows. My third year I did the nationals. My fourth year I did the nationals, and my fifth year I did the nationals and won my pro card.
What were some of the toughest obstacles that you faced along that road on your way to getting that card?
It's always. You train all year for one day, and you only look your best for 24 hours. So you got to nail it in that time. So it's like you train all year for one show, and if you miss it, you basically have to start over another 365 days. So that's a major obstacle, and it's a lot of stress that's put on you to be your best that day.
Now, if you had one piece of advice for some of the young people getting into the industry here at this show, what might that be? Folks that want to get their pro card.
Honestly, it would be to enjoy it. I don't consider this a sport really, in the aspect of it's more of an art. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So don't expect to get where you want to be overnight. And really, you have to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. It's too much. It's too much out of your life. It's too much time. It's too much money. Just you really, really passionately enjoy it and do it for you. And if you do, you will. You'll have fun with it, and it can build a lot of structure in your life, which it has for me. So that's the most important, I think.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Will you be able to show us a little preview of some of the posing that you're going to do tonight?
Sure, no problem.